I hacked this CCTV camera just using Nmap, and yeah, it's possible and it's actually easier than you think, and that's what we're gonna do in this video. So as you can see, I have like full access to these CCTV cameras. There are 8 in total, and obviously I'm not gonna show you every CCTV camera right in the video, but you can see I have all the access, playback configuration. So before we get started, there are some prerequisites that you need to follow. So first up, you need to be on the same network as of your CCTV cameras. For example, if you want to hack your home CCTV cameras, then you need to be on the same network as your home CCTV cameras. If you want to hack your school CCTV cameras, obviously that would be for ethical reasons. You don't want to get caught into any illegal activities, and I will not be responsible for that. So in that case, you need to be on your school Wi-Fi network. And secondly, you need to have some patience and some problem solving skills. And by that I mean, maybe your scans won't run in the first attempt, or maybe you won't be able to crack the passwords in first attempt. So you need to be patient, because these sort of things require patience. And lastly, remember, all of the things that we're gonna do in this video are for ethical reasons. I do not call for any illegal activity. So if you get caught, please, I'm not responsible for that. Okay, so enough talking, let's get started. First, I'm gonna log into my Kali. So as you can see, I have logged into my Kali. Now we need to perform a simple Nmap scan on our Wi-Fi network. It's because we don't really know the IP address of the cameras. And to find the IP address of the camera, we're gonna use Nmap to list out all the active devices or live hosts on our system. So first up, to do this, let's just see what's the IP address I have on this Kali machine, and that is 192.168.1.7. And also for the network adapter, you need to set it to bridged mode. And that's because you should be directly connected to the network your CCTV is on. So as you can see, I have this network on bridged mode, and we know the IP address as well. And just to make sure, I'm also gonna perform a IP config onto this Windows machine, so that there are no doubts left. So as you can see, 192.168.1.18, and the gateway is 1.1. So yeah, we are onto this network. So let's just clear the screen and let's start with the Nmap scan. So first up, we're gonna see all the live hosts on the network. And to perform a live host scan, what we do is we type Nmap, and secondly the type of scan. It could be a ping scan or an ARP scan. By default, Nmap does is a ping scan. So you can just write a capital P and it will know that you're gonna perform a ping scan. Then write my gateway IP 192.168.1.0/24/24 means this is a class B IP address, and there are 24 bits for the network part. So as I hit enter, this will gonna scan for all the live hosts present in my network. So let's see. So it was actually taking a lot of time for me. So what I did is I added this switch -T5, which means the speed, and 5 means the fastest. So my scan is now completed, and as you can see, I've got a list of live IP addresses, and that's actually a lot because I'm living in a hostel. So as you can see, I've got this 1.1, which is my router IP address. Then I've got this 1.2, and as you see here, it seems like some camera company to me. Now you can just simply scroll down and see the other devices we have. Like we have this iPhone, and there are some other devices as well, but these are no interest to me. Let's just see this one in detail. As you can see, it has given me the open ports as well, so I don't need to perform a port scan separately. But for you, if you need to perform the port scan on this IP address and you want to know what services are running on this IP address, because we need to know if there is some HTTP service running as well, or maybe there could be some other vulnerable service running on that device. So what you can do is simply you can come up here and type Nmap -P-, and then you can type just IP address 1.2, and this will gonna perform a port scan for all the ports on this IP address. And again, for me, I'm very clear that this is some camera company. But in your case, if you're not sure if it's the camera IP address, then you can do a simple operating system scan. But remember, cameras do not have operating systems, they do have firmware. So that would work if like you want to know if that's a camera IP address or some other device IP address. But we now know that this is the camera IP address, and in the services you can see we have HTTP service running, which means that we do have some web interface as well. So what we can do is to just go to the browser. I'm using Google Chrome. You can also use Firefox as well. So just go to your browser and just type in the IP address and hit enter 192.168.1.2. And as you can see, a login screen popped up here. Now we have successfully guessed the IP address for the camera and we have got the login screen for that camera. Now the only challenge is to find the password for this login screen. Now let me help you here. You know, most cameras do have some default passwords and people actually do not bother to change those default passwords. Let me show you a list of default passwords that you can try. First up we have is admin/admin, then we have user/user, then we have admin/password, then we have admin/1234, then we have admin/admin123. So these are some default passwords that you can try and most probably they will work for you. So for my case, I tried this, and at last I tried this. And when I tried this, it actually worked for me, as I can show you. Admin, and for the password we have admin123. And when I hit enter, you can see I have actually logged into the camera screen, and that was all it. That was all we needed to do in order to hack a CCTV camera connected in the same network as ours. Now the only challenging part in this attack is that you may not be able to find the passwords in the first attempt. You have to dig a little deep and you have to do some research in order to find the right credentials for your camera. What you can do is to do a Google research for your camera company and you just need to type default password and you will come up a list of passwords for your camera company. And the good thing is, or the bad thing is, that people do not bother to change the default passwords. There are 90% of people that are still having the default credentials on their CCTV cameras. And that's actually a bad thing. Good thing for the hackers. Because when you have the same passwords, it's really a matter of seconds to crack those passwords and to get into the system. So if you forgot the step, I have a solution as well. I have this Medium article written that I'm going to drop the link into the description box so you can check on this article if you forgot the steps mentioned in the video. So yeah, that's it for this video, and do remember all of these things must be done ethically, and I do not call for any illegal activity that you may do after watching this video. So yeah, you need to be curious but ethical at the same time. So maybe in next video we're gonna see some other attack or some other tutorial. See you in next video.